I did a video recently where I was talking about VH1 Classic becoming MTV Classic, and to my surprise, that video has well over 700 views. Now, that may not be a lot for anyone else, but for me, it's pretty good. I mean, if you go back and look at the view count on most of my videos, 700 is pretty good for me. But anyways, I wanted to do a follow-up, a one-week review for MTV Classic. It's been on for a week now. I've been watching it, kind of wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on some of the programming they've been showing. The very first thing they aired was a show called Hour 1, which was basically the very first hour of MTV when it originally aired back in the day. It had the space shuttle countdown, had the rocket liftoff, had the man landing on the moon with the flag, the MTV flag. Then it went right into the very first video that MTV ever aired, which was Video Killed the Radio Star. It was actually really, really cool because they even showed the original commercials during that broadcast. Like, I remember there was an old Mountain Dew commercial. I think there was even like an old Atari commercial. So that was really cool. I mean, they just showed the whole complete hour, the very first hour of MTV when it first aired, including the commercials. Now, having Dish Network, I'm able to like scroll ahead and see what shows are going to be coming on for like a week in advance. And there's some stuff I'm happy to see, but then there's other things that just leave me really confused. There's a show called Headbangers, and I'm not talking about Headbangers Ball, it's just called Headbangers, and it's just an hour show where they just play heavy metal music videos, which is cool, and they usually do it back to back, so there's 2 hours. So they obviously get 2 thumbs up for that. I'm also happy that they're showing the first season of The Real World. I know there's some people out there who don't like reality shows, but for me, I like some of them, and I definitely like the first season of The Real World. They've also been showing Beavis and Butthead, which I like, but they're not even showing the old original classic episodes. They've only been showing the Beavis and Butthead episodes from like 2011 because they came back and did one season of Beavis and Butthead, and for some reason they're choosing to show those episodes instead of the really old school classic episodes. They've also showed something called Isle of Wight, W-I-G-H-T. I don't know what it is. It's like a festival type thing with bands playing. But the thing is, it's from 2015 and 2016. Now, I would really love to know how that's considered classic. I mean, we're still in 2016, so how are you going to call it classic? I don't understand that at all. And if that wasn't bad enough, they even aired the 2011 VMAs. I mean, who the hell is in charge of the programming for MTV Classic? I mean, whoever it is, they definitely need an education on what the word classic really means. Because 2011, 2015, and 2016 are by no means considered classic. And the final thing I don't like about MTV Classic is they've been showing movies like Ghostbusters 1 and 2, Revenge of the Nerds, Private Parts, 16 Candles, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. None of these movies belong on MTV Classic. You know, if they're so insistent on playing movies, why don't they just make a new channel for that and they can call it MTV Movies? That was one of the few things I didn't like about VH1 Classic is that they showed movies. I mean, I know MTV Classic is still a new channel and they're probably still figuring things out, but it's not like the channel happened overnight. They had plenty of time to plan it out. You know, give me the opportunity to pick the programming for MTV Classic for 1 week, and I guarantee you it'll be 100 times better than it is right now. I mean, one good thing is at least they actually are playing old classic music videos, so that's always a plus. So if I had to give MTV Classic a grade so far, just for the first week, I'd probably give it a C+. It's not completely horrible, but there's a lot of room for improvements. They desperately need someone with half a brain to be in charge of the programming. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they figure it out someday, but who knows.